Hey, this is Jeremy with Easy Logistics. Today I wanted to explore a little bit more about freight tracking and freight tracking automation. It's a necessary evil in the freight world. Generally, the UPS and FedEx ground and overnight systems have been way more sophisticated, but the freight world is catching up, and there are a lot of tools that are going to make your life and the freight tracking process a lot easier, so I wanted to go through some of those technologies. Number one, obviously, in my mind, is the new technology-forward freight management software. Whether you're using a carrier or a broker, sometimes the brokerage community is a little bit more technology-forward, in my opinion, but it's making the freight tracking process easier. It's automating it with text and tracking links, email tracking links. It creates a lot more transparency with the software. It can create one hub for all of your loads, so you could actually look at, we have one screen where you can see all your loads in transit and exactly where they are, with like a ticker that shows it from dispatch to delivered, where it is in that transit profile, and even a link where you can click on it and get real-time tracking at the carrier's website. And then obviously there are a lot of third-party freight management software systems where you can plug in all your carriers or vendors. Even our software platform allows you to both track our carriers that you're using at our rates and plug in your carrier direct tariff. So that can save you a lot of time and just make it a whole lot more simple, one-stop shop type of thing. Traditionally, or what we're seeing is email tracking and text tracking links. You can send, in many cases, links to an unlimited amount of people. This could be traditionally to your client or your retailer, whoever you're selling to. Maybe it's the sales and operations team, maybe it's the owner of the business, or maybe you just send a tracking link to a tracking at your web URL so that you have access to that too. You can always log into the platforms and look at it, but this provides, kind of more what people expect in today's age, to get updated, easy to use email tracking or text tracking on all their packages that are coming towards them. Now you can do it with heavy freight as well. Number three, API automation is also allowing you to connect all this to your ERP or business software like NetSuite or SAP or Oracle, your warehouse management system if you're operating out of a warehouse or a 3PL, and even your e-commerce site, so that the tracking of the freight can either be sent directly to your clients or can be routed through your platform of choice. And the API is just a general language that different platforms can connect and talk to that's just easier to, there are a lot of fixed connections now where you don't have to custom program things. It's just a standard language that different software platforms can communicate through. And then probably to end it off, in my mind, the benefits are, more transparency to all parties, your company, your clients, retailers, ownership of the company, operations team, so that everybody knows exactly what's going on. They're not calling you, things of that nature. Less wasted time. I mean, no longer will you have to get calls from your clients and send them updates or emails. A lot of that can be automated, so it's going to save your team and a lot of time and a lot of less frustration on your client side. Happier clients, obviously, just because they're going to be in the know. They're not going to have to call you. They're not going to have to bother you to see where their load is in transit and when it might deliver. Even if it's behind ETA, they'll know that it's on its way, and many times that'll avoid an unnecessary call. And kind of, in my mind, this is what's expected with the Amazoning of the world. Easy tracking, transparency of process. People expect this stuff. Freight's a little behind the mark, but a lot of these new technologies are now making it really easy, and clients are more and more expecting that. So I think it's something that you should probably be looking into if you don't have access to this with your current carriers. And obviously I can talk to you about this as well. Our platforms do this. So I'm going to give you, if you stick around, I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of our software platform and kind of the tracking features and how they work on our system. But if this is something that you're struggling with, I'd be happy to talk you through this and show you the different ways to automate it and create more transparency of freight tracking and freight tracking systems. So we're looking to grow. It's my company, and we'd be honored to work with you. So give us a call if you need more information on this, 866-854-5341, extension 3. Make it a great day. Hey everybody, it's Jeremy at Easy Logistics Management here again. Wanted to give you a little bit more of a look at how our freight tracking features work in the GTZship interface. This is a freight management system that we represent for the last 12 years or so. Anyways, in this account, this is the home screen. You can see in the home screen, you can literally see the bill of lading, pro number information if stuff's already been picked up, purchase order, information pertaining to when it was scheduled, pickup, origin, all that information, and then literally a ticker of like where it is in transit, whether it's dispatched, in transit, delivered. And then if you want to go a step beyond that, you can even click on the carrier's link. Clicking on the link, and then here are all the scans of the information from the pickup location to arriving at the terminal location in order of operation from Estes Express, one of our carriers that we work with pretty heavily. If you were going to actually set this up, you would go, I can show you at the tail end of this process what this looks like. Let's say we're going to go in and make a new shipment, and you're going to set up the freight tracking so that this creates more efficiency and transparency. Let's say you're shipping from me to Boulder, Colorado, Denver. Okay, business to business. Let's say it's just a standard pallet one. This is just for demonstrative purposes, so I'm not really doing any of that. Select the carrier. As you can see, this is kind of our freight management system. Works pretty well. Book with insurance. And then here you see email notification. So this is what I wanted to get to. Literally allows you to put in an email address. Let's say it's Bob at bobscycles.com. So you could put in either all the tracking pings as far as from dispatched to out for delivery to delivered by clicking select all or detailed. Detailed probably on, or select all. And then from there you can add, generally you have one email address associated with the account that's going to get all or some of that information, but you can add the shipper's information without putting that in, or put in different people's information, like anybody on your sales team, your operations team, or the ownership if they want to have transparency of where the loads are in transit, or if it's a special load that's for an important new client or anything like that, you have the flexibility to add this in, just so you're not getting calls or emails wondering where the loads are. And if you don't know, sometimes we'll do dispatched and out for delivery, just so you could even have the transparency of the shipment to even maybe follow up with that client and just see if everything went okay, if it's a special shipment or something like that. But you can see the power in this where, literally you can add as many emails as you want, and they will get tracking pings on your freight loads in transit the whole way. So pretty powerful stuff, cuts out a lot of busy work, and it's definitely something that we really push our clients to use because it just cuts out so much busy work and confusion, and just upset clients if things go a little over ETA. At least they'll be in the know and they know where their shipment is in transit. Anyways, I hope this was helpful, and if you don't have features like this with your current carrier or freight management system, I'd be happy to give you a walkthrough of our system and show you what I think it does the best. Anyways, make it a great day.